Okay, it's time for dinner, and so I thought for tonight's dinner I would make something a little fancier, or I guess not fancier, but a little bit more work intensive than maybe I normally would on a Saturday night, since I have you guys here with me to watch and to keep me company. So tonight I'm making something new, and it's going to be like mostly homemade type thing, but it takes a lot of time, so even though it is 5:30 right now, I figure I need to get started if we want to eat before like 9 o'clock. So I found this recipe on, what was it? Pretty Practical Pantry. So that's a blog, and I found like the recipe on Pinterest and was like, whoa, this would go really well with some P.F. Chang's frozen veggie egg rolls that I have right now in my freezer. So I decided to make this, and what this is a honey, what does she call it? Honey garlic baked pork bites. And so I don't have totally everything that's on, like, in this recipe, but you know, the whole Pepperini style is to just kind of like do your own thing based off of something else, or you know, like do your whole thing based off of whatever you pull out of your butt today. But today I'm basing it off of something that actually has been proven to work, so I feel like there's a good chance that it will work in real life, or for me. So yeah, I'm gonna get started cooking. It says first to preheat oven to 350 degrees, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, oven is preheating. Then I need to chop up some pork. So I have defrosted the pork. Oh, drip. Sorry, that's kind of gross. I have defrosted the pork. And am now going to chop it up. I don't know what that accent was, but it happened, so sorry. Okay. So I guess maybe you guys might want to come this way and see it. So let me quick wash my hands off because now I've got gross pork juices, and I'll show you what I'm doing. I think this will be better, even though I'll have to duck so you can see my face sometimes, but at least now you can kind of see what's going on. So just have, oh, I should not, I'm going to move the big knife. So I just have 2 big pork chops that I'm going to slice up into 1-inch cubes. So let's slice. This one's like a weird in-between side. Okay. Just trying to make some good food here. Okay, 1 done. God, this stupid, I hate cutting meat. I swear, if I didn't like meats and things like that as much as I do, I would never touch it, because I hate cooking it. I love eating it, but I hate cooking it. Okay. So the next thing we have to do is gently toss the cubed pork with salt, pepper, onion, and olive oil. Oh, damn it, I forgot we needed onion. My, like, number one, okay, so, like, cutting meat is, like, my second least favorite thing. Cutting onion is my first, because I don't know, something, like, I cry a lot as a human being, but, like, when I'm cooking, something about onions just, like, I mean, I know everybody's eyes, like, water, at least a little bit with onions, but mine I feel like is, like, excessive. Like, when I was growing up, we had goggles in my kitchen because of how much my eyes watered from onions. So when Steven's here cutting onions, he's like, ugh, I'm gonna wipe away my single tear, and I'm like, it's the end of beaches. Yeah, let me know if anybody else out there has that problem, because it'd be nice to know I'm not alone in that. Okay, so this is, it calls for like 1 large onion, but I'm not gonna, we had some leftover onions, so I'm just gonna dice up what we had. Now, I watch a lot of cooking shows, and I know that there's a proper way to hold a knife, and even some like cool hacks for cutting onion. and I can see them do it, and I can understand like, oh yeah, that's why that should work that way. Because if you like do the thing where you cut it like this and then like that, then it does it and it's diced already. But when I try and do it in real life, it just does not happen for me. So my version of dicing or slicing an onion is just try not to cut yourself and make the pieces as small as possible if that's what you want. And if you don't want them as small as possible, then just cut them as much as you feel like it. Like, I really enjoy butter. Steven recently realized this because I was like, I could go for some butter rice. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? And I was like, I like butter rice. And he's like, what is that? And I was like, it is what it sounds like. It's rice and butter. Or I guess like butter with some rice on the side. Because like when I was sick all the time, like growing up, my mom would make just like instead of buttered noodles, buttered rice. And so it became like a really nice little simple comfort food type thing. And I was like craving it the other day and tried to make it and got hardcore judged for putting almost a half a stick of butter on my rice. I like it was almost equal parts butter to rice, which I'm not going to say is what my mom used to do because she's very like health conscious. But it is something that since I have been living on my own, I am not going to say that I have not done because I like it. But yeah, now gotta reel it back in, I guess. And I mean, it's bad for you. Don't eat a whole stick of butter on rice because, you know, I don't know what your health situation is, and maybe that'll like be the thing that pushes you over the edge, and do not want to be responsible for having given you that idea. So it's gross. I've had it before. You probably wouldn't like it. Just because I like it. I'm weird. I like weird stuff. Don't do it. Okay, that is it. And, whoa, my eyes like didn't even, oh, they watered a little bit. Like they kind of burn when I blink. But, you know, there have been worse. Yay, the oven's preheated. So let me just salt and pep. That was too much salt. That was too much salt. You know, who doesn't like a little extra salt? Me. Okay, now my eyes are watering. I'm not sure how much oil it called for. I feel like that was too much oil. But I don't want to touch my phone because, you know, maybe there... This feels so gross because maybe there's like germs on my hand right now. Or it'll get like streaky and stuff. So I'm just... Oh, God, this feels so gross. Ugh, I hate it. I think there's too many onions too. But it called for... Like, I did it right, but it just doesn't... The proportions look off. They just do not look correct. Like, the food itself looks good. Like, it doesn't look gross or anything. But, like, that looks like too many onions. Doesn't it? It looks like a lot of onions. Oh, well. Maybe that'll look good. I mean, it's supposed to, like, caramelize, and that's, like, the whole honey. I mean, we're going to take it out and put other stuff on it. That, I have read that far. But for now, I feel like maybe the onions are going to do something. Maybe they'll, like, turn into, like, a nice onion jelly. And that would be good. Alrighty, just gonna cover it with some tin foil. I can never do this. Okay, cover up with some tin foil. That looks good. Good enough. And toss it in the oven for 1 hour. 1 hour. I don't know why I'm shaking this as if it's a, I don't know, like a gavel. Is that, I don't know, who would shake, is that like the teacher thing, like the, you can't do that. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what my brain was thinking. Okay, I'm gonna go have a glass of wine and wait for this to cook. And I'll see you guys back when I take it out of the oven. I'm about to take the pork and onions out of the oven. They've been cooking. It has been, believe it or not, a whole hour. Not for you. Probably been like, I don't know, like what, 10 seconds for you? Maybe, hopefully not 10 seconds. Hopefully I was just able to cut it to right here. I'm gonna take the pork out. Whew. Hot. Woo! Oh, it looks so good. Alrighty, okay, so it looks good and it appears to be cooking. So I'm gonna mix in the honey, garlic, and I think I might put a little soy sauce. That wasn't in the recipe, but I feel like I would like it and it would taste good. And then pepper flakes, red pepper flakes. And so I just put these things in apparently and mix it up. I like spicy things, so we'll just do a little extra of that. Maybe. Oh, and in my mouth. Oh, it went right in my mouth. That's spicy. Okay, now we measure out the honey. And I don't have a spoon. I don't know what to do with this, but this is messy. Oh, no dear. I was not prepared. Okay, hold on, let's... Okay, I don't even think I spilled anything. I don't think I spilled anything. Ooh, also, if there was any question about if that was enough hot pepper flakes, 100%. That is enough. Might be too much. Whew. But, if you couldn't tell, I am sometimes quite sensitive. Brown zucker. That's good. And then called for 8 cloves of garlic, but I've got like a big jar of like already minced garlic, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. There. And then just a dash of some soy sauce. Okay. Give that a stir. I think that was too much garlic too. Okay. Note to self, stick on the recipe the first time. And I know I said that, I feel like I should have if I didn't, but stick to the recipe the first time, then like branch out later. I always say that, never do it. Okay, looks like everything's all mixed up. So I'll go ahead and cover this back up. Carefully as to not burn myself. And pop it back in the oven for 30 more minutes. And then after those 30 minutes, then we take it out and we let it get crispy, and then we're good to go. Whew. Hot. It is hot in here. Okay, I feel like we're doing good so far. I don't want to jinx it, which I probably just did, but I feel like we're doing good so far, so fingers crossed. Okay, so Steven's home now, so again, I feel awkward talking, but last step. Ow. Oh, it looks so good still. Okay, I don't know if you can see this.
Now I'm gonna wait till the final product.
Kind of. It looks really good.
So it's got like one more thing to do, or what?
Yeah, so now I'm just taking it out, and I think I just put it back. Yeah, I just put it back in without cover on it. Okay. So I just take the tin foil off, and then I had to put the egg rolls in. These kind. And they cook for 12 to 14 minutes at a significantly higher temperature. So I'm going to just leave the temperature low, and since there's no meat in them, it's okay if they just cook longer and slower. I feel like, at least. If not, then we might have soggy egg rolls, but that's okay. There's not very many, but just pop the egg rolls in and wait. This looks so good. There we go. It is perfectly caramelized, and I feel like this is gonna be delicious. And we're just gonna have some rice, and these are the mini egg rolls, the little veggie ones. But that is clearly, come on, the star. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna plate this up, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and then I'm gonna eat it because I'm super hungry and it looks so good. Okay, so here is the final dinner, and it looks freaking awesome. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Good morning there, guys. I am so sorry I forgot to finish like properly yesterday's little post, or I guess not yesterday's post, but what I'll be posting hopefully today that I filmed yesterday. Oh, sorry for that, shaking the camera. But sorry, I still have like tired mouth, not tired mouth, like tired voice and tired brain apparently, since I just said what I just said. But anyways, so like this coming weekend, starting at like the end of the week, going through like the first most of the following week, that's very vague, but it's gonna be like a really long weekend. I have spring break coming up essentially, and me and a whole bunch of friends are going down to a place that I will wait to tell you, so that way you come back and you check it out. But it's gonna be so freaking cool, and it's definitely, like, I'll give you some hints, it's definitely not like a traditional, like if you're watching from a different place or even from like the US, it's not a traditional like US spring break. It's gonna be so fun though. I'm so excited. It is going to take place a lot outdoors, but we will have like a massive place that we're sharing indoors, which I will do. I'll probably do like a location tour when I get there, as well as like document some of the cool things that we're doing, and then do like one big video. So if I don't post something on Sunday, or if I do, it might be small, but if I don't, then there'll be something coming throughout the week that's gonna be like huge, like lengthwise. Probably like montage plus like normal video. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. If you like this video, again, give it a thumbs up, and if you would, you could, when you subscribe, click the little bell next to it and you'll get all of my notifications. Yeah, I'll see you guys later then. Bye!